So Donald Trump had this big party at Mar-a-Lago that we all paid for. Mar-a-Lago. And
Kelly has a Gorka.
in addition to apparently like just sort of like casually discussing this call that he got about North Korea and saying to the Japanese prime minister, hey Shinzo, what do you think about what we're going to do about Korea, bud?
He's like, Korea, very complicated situation, serious security threat to our... Yeah, strong hands for an Asian guy.
Yeah.
Anyways, you want the meatloaf? Or do you people only eat squid or whatever?
Here is Richard DeGazio, I guess, who is a Donald Trump fan. Do we know much about him? And
Richard the fucking Gazio.
here he has taken a picture with a guy, and he says, this is Rick. He carries the football, the nuclear football, also known as the atomic football, the president's emergency satchel, the presidential emergency satchel, the button, the black box, or just the football. It's a briefcase, the contents of which are used by the President of the United States to authorize a nuclear attack while away from fixed command centers, such as the White House Situation Room. It functions as a mobile hub in the strategic defense system of the United States. It's held by an aide de camp, and Rick is the man.
Go, everybody, take photos with fucking Rick. He's got the nuke. It's awesome. Everybody get fucking loaded. We've got whores. We've got fucking no socks here. He's going to put on some fucking Sinatra, gamble, get chips on the fucking house, and take a photo with the nuclear fucking football guy. It's fucking party. And by the way, let's get on the phone and you tell that little chink in Korea what's what. But do it in front of the donors, make it a fucking event.
Thank God we don't have that concern about having in any way to deal with the State Department selling access to people who are going to give millions of dollars to charity.
You know what? That was Hillary's first priority, was to have mob guys take photos with the nuclear football. So how dare you draw an equivalency?
It was fascinating, he wrote in a different one. Yeah, he's from Boston. He's from Waltham. This is another post he had. It was holy moly. It was fascinating to watch the flurry of activity at dinner when the news came that North Korea had launched a missile in the direction of Japan. The Prime Minister Prime Minister Abe of Japan huddles with his staff, and the president's on phone with Washington, D.C. Wow, the center of the action.
It's like Abe's like on an international call, having like a serious briefing. Trump's just like, hey, everyone circle around. There can be pictures of me. Oh, that's incredible. Awesome.
He's got a membership certificate. This guy, what's his name? DeGazio.
Dia fucking Gazio.
Membership certificate of the Trump Board of Directors for Trump-Pence campaign. I wonder what it takes. It must be very prestigious to be appointed to that. I wonder how many hundreds of thousands of dollars you have to give it to him. Oh, my God.
Hold on. The North Koreans launched a fucking missile. Everyone get some photos with Rick. We're going to get the phone out. Go to the tables. Put some fucking bets on. And then we're going to have the girls will come out with mud wrestling soon. It's a big fucking night.
He joined Mar-a-Lago in December, and he is a Boston-based businessman.
Don't you feel relieved that the Clintons aren't in charge with their out-of-control corruption and complete disrespect for the fucking office?
This is unbelievable.
We're having a big league fucking time, by the way.
Hey, it's Sam Seder. Why don't you subscribe to this channel? You can do so right over here. Subscribe.